Foundation that knew some people in New York that did a good job on that. And then they did some very good work. We brought some pictures. Bob Mooney and Mariana dug through all their old pictures and came up with some that they thought they looked good in, and we got a hold of the artist, and basically they made a clay bust out of the pictures. So we were able to make them look as good as they wanted to ever look. And they did a good job on those busts. Then got a hold of Bishop, and Bishop pointed out that he knows how to serve and get dinners together and to raise money. So that was a very important thing and a terrific thing that makes this a group effort and kind of goes back to what Johnny was all about, was bringing people together to achieve goal. Also, just recently, I was trying. Basically, we're going to try to put this plaque onto a monument, a rock monument, and I had one in mind until last week I walked into this youth camp again, and for I don't know how many at the time, I walked by the monument for Stossel out front here, and it became clear that that was a much better design, and using that Keystone rock. And I mentioned that to Robbie Downs, and he said, well, let me go make a few phone calls. So he got me a hold of Mike Ramsey over there at Miato Tile, and I talked to Ruth just this afternoon, and they're going to be doing some real good work for us. So that's where we are. We got most of it going on. I talked to Chuck Collins with Wildlife Federation, or Wildlife Commission, Fish and Wildlife Commission. He wasn't able to stick around, but he said that we'll be able to figure out a way to get that rock and set it up over there at the Hungerland area. So once again, in the fashion of Johnny and Mariana, everybody working together, finding a way to stepwise it and get it all done. Ronnie Bergeron, Manley Fuller gave some of the big money to get this started, to actually know that we could accomplish it. And then, like I say, Bishop pointed out that he knew how to fill in the blanks on all that. And I appreciate the Water Management District buying a table here and a couple others bought tables.
Yeah, the Everglades Coordinating Council, the Dade County Full Track Association, Bushwagon, Dave Charlin, the Florida Sportsmen's Conservation Association, and of course the South Florida Water Management District, and the Jones family. And also Joe Brower.
Very good. And
everyone else in here bought a seat too. Every dollar counts. So.
Yeah, and I got some other donations from Franklin Adams and Jim Shortebar who were not able to get here. So again, very much appreciated. And personally, the only reason I'm standing up here is because of Johnny and Mariana. I was fresh out of Oklahoma 20 years ago, and job applications came up, and there was something about Holy Land and Rotenberger out there. And if you don't know, Holy Land was EEL lands, Rotenberger was Carl lands. And when I started working out there, I certainly did. It was after the prime of when they did this 16 years as working with the Florida Wildlife Federation. But certainly stepping into that position, I realized the legend that they were, and the importance of what they did out there. And certainly, as I was working through the cattail issues out there on Holy Lands, I did feel some breaths on the back of my neck, making sure I was doing the right thing.